I was tagged in one of NewJeans post, thank you to whoever did that, where they were wearing all their hats that they wore for the Billboard 100 performance, and I was like, challenge accepted. I'm gonna make all of them. But that was kind of crazy because I still haven't started my Christmas gifts. So I'll make a few of them, okay? We'll see what happens. They're so super cute. Only one of them's actually crochet, but I mean, I usually just crochet things that are either knit or crochet to begin with. So we're doing something a little different today. I'm starting with Minji's. It is a cat hat with little bunny ears in the back and little wings on the side, which is adorable, and it has stars all over it. So I made my rectangle because a cat hat is basically just a rectangle. I did it back and forth this way with half double crochets. You can also do it this way, which is probably easier because it's less turning of the work, but it is, you have to color change then every row, which I don't like. So I chose to do this way. This length has to be the width of your head minus 1 inch. If you're doing it in inches, halved, because obviously this is half of the hat. And then you take away 1 from your head width because it's, you know, it's gonna be stretchy, so you don't want it too loose. So I did that, and then I made a bunch of these stars, which are kind of ugly. They're not my favorite stars, but my only other star that I know how to make is this one, which is it's cute, but it's not like, you know, pointy, triangular. A lot of talking all at once. So I did these ones, and now I'm just sewing them on at all different, you know, making the pattern. It's gonna look a lot more crafty and handmade than hers. Hers looks like, you know, professional, manufactured. Ours is gonna look all cutesy. This star pattern, I'm going to link the tutorial below. I did it in a magic ring. The tutorial does like a chain circle thing, but I didn't want a hole in the middle, so I did the magic ring, and then it's 5 clusters with 2 chains in between them, and then you just chain up 6 and then work single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, triple crochet, and then slip stitch to the next space, and then do that over and over again till you get your 5 points. But again, tutorial will be linked in the description. Now I'm going to spend hours sewing the rest of these on. Wish me luck. I finished sewing the stars on. I did it like this and this because these are going to be folded up, you know, like the hat, you know. Now I'm going to sew the sides together along here and along here. Ta-da! It's so cute. I don't want to try it on yet because I'm not sure it'll fit me, so I'm gonna leave that till the end. I really like this side more with the contrasted stars. The stars look kind of wonky, but like obviously I could have done like, you know, the like actual fabric and do like a grid pattern of stars, but then it would have taken just as freaking long because you would have to do it with thinner yarn, smaller hook, because the amount of stitches you would need to do 1 star would make it way too big if I just used this. I used a 3mm hook for the stars and my 3.75mm hook for everything else. Everything else includes the ears. So this is my first ear, and yeah, I'll show you what I did. So in a magic ring, I did 11 half double crochet, and then the next round I did an increase in every row, and now I'm going to do 2 rounds with just half double crochet, no increase. Now I'm gonna do a decrease row, and for every decrease row that I do 4 half double crochet, decrease around. For every single decrease row, even if it doesn't make sense, if you don't have enough stitches at the end to do the final decrease, just don't do the decrease. That's what I did. So I did my decrease row, I did a non-decrease row, just half double crochet around, and then I did another decrease row, the exact same decrease row, and now I'm going to do 4 non-decrease rows and 1 decrease row. Intervaled, so we'll do that 4 times, I think. So I did 4 non-decrease row, decrease row, 4 non-decrease row, decrease row, 4 non-decrease row, decrease row, 4 non-decrease, decrease row. Is that right? I have my notes here, just a second. 5 times? Hello? No. 3, 4, and 4 times. 4 times, people, get it together. Okay, I don't know what I did different, but I did something different because they're slightly different sizes, but it's fine. We also need to put stars on these. It's looking so freaking cute already. Now I just need to sew these on. I'm not really sure what I'll do. Obviously gonna be flat. I'm not stuffing these because they are flat. I don't know. I'll just try to sew them on the top, probably right at the corner, but try to make it look not messy somehow. Now we gotta do the little wings. This actually turned out way better than I thought it would. Look at that. Let's make another one. So I started with a chain of 9, and then in the second chain from the hook, I will do 2 single crochets, so it's gonna be an increase, and then work along this side, and once you get to the last chain, it's going to be an increase in that, in the top side, and then we're going to turn around. Can you focus, please? And then in the exact same stitch, but we're on the other side now, we're gonna do another increase. So there's gonna be 4 stitches on either side, basically. There's gonna be 4 on this side and 4 on this side. So then we go single crochet across here again, 2 single crochet in here to make the last one, and then we can, no, I don't even slip stitch because I'm just gonna work in the round now. Now we're gonna go around again, and we're going to do an increase in all 4 stitches on either end here. Now we're gonna be doing all our shaping on this side. You see, we're gonna be doing all these loop-de-loops on this side. So the next round, I'm going to increase in 2 stitches on this end. For the next 3 rows, I'm just gonna single crochet all the way around, no increase or decrease. Now I'm gonna decrease twice on this end. For the next 2 rows, I'm gonna decrease 3 times on this side. And that is our first little boopity-doop. And now I'm gonna single crochet all the way around. Now I'm gonna increase twice on this end. Now 2 rows of just single crochet. Now I'm gonna decrease twice on this end. Now I'm gonna decrease 3 times on this end. Single crochet around. Now increase twice on this end. Now we're coming to an end, so I'm going to do 2 single crochet decrease all the way around, and then 1 single crochet decrease all the way around, and then decrease all the way around. If you get to the end of your round, but you're not exactly at the end of the round, because I didn't actually count the stitches, I just started the next round. So say I do my 2 double crochet decrease, but my last decrease is here. I don't have enough stitches to do my 2 double crochet last decrease, so then I'll just like start my 1 decrease around because I'm lazy. Obviously stuff it before the hole gets too small, and then finish your rows or finish your rounds, and then it's beautiful. But not yet, because we've got to sew in. So we're going to basically just stitch through both sides over and over in this line, and also there's like a little bit of a line like going this way, which I kind of failed to do on my first one. It doesn't look great. Oh my gosh, okay, these are so freaking cute. And now I have to try on the hat because I have to know the placement of these, and I have to know how folded up this needs to be because this is gonna have to be sewn onto it. On what? So let's just remember it this way, guys. Let's remember it cute, no matter what it looks like when I put it on. It's gonna be stupid. I just know it's gonna look stupid. I don't want to look. Oh, I feel like this is the... Aw, it's cute. Why doesn't it look like hers though? No, it's good. It's good? Question mark? Ha 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 ha. Yes. Is this what it looks like? I don't think this is what it looks like. Let's see a picture here. Is it because these are bigger? Because hers are kind of more like this. Was me always lying? Oh my gosh, actually it looks so good. I should have used gray instead of this like gray blue. For some reason it was in my head as gray blue and I didn't look at the picture to confirm. Anyway, I'm gonna sew this right where the 2 colors change on an angle like so, right? I can't really see it, I don't know. And it's gonna have to be sewn through this little flipped up part too, so yeah. Now the next step is to do the little stitches across here and also on the little ears. The ears are way longer than they needed to be, by the way, which means less work for you. This is also a lot more turned up than hers is, so again, less work for you. I think I did like 20-inch long rectangle. You can do less. This took for freaking ever to make, and I don't know if it's even worth it. I put the stitches along here. I put the stitches on the back here, and then I also realized that the back color's wrong too, which why did I think it was right? I don't freaking know. It's supposed to be a lot lighter. Anywho, also this is supposed to be darker. I don't freaking know. This took years. I gave myself like 2 days for this video, 3 days tops. It's probably been 3 days already. I've just been putting off everything. I mean, I have the other 2 like half done. I just need to put them all together. So I have my next one. The alien hat is what I am going to call it. And I use this blanket material. These are done, like these ears are supposed to be done too in like this nice terry cloth material. Sadness, I don't have that, but I happen to have this. It's very nice and warm. I wish I did this in white now, but it's fine. You know, it's fine. So it's the same thing. We got a super long thingamajigger. It is, I don't think I measured the last one, so I'll measure this one. They should be roughly the same. Yeah, it's like 20 inches. And then again, same thing with this. It's supposed to be like, hello, half of the head measurement. And then we're just going to fold it in half and stitch up the side. And when I stitch up the sides, I did the same for this one, which in hindsight doesn't really matter because the wings cover it, but I'll like stitch up this and then I'll turn it the other way around and then stitch up the last part because the last part's gonna be flipped over, right? So it's gonna be like inside out looking if you don't do that. Hey, here is our hat. It is adorable. If I do say so myself, I did some pink stitches in it so you can see the stitches go through it. It's so cute. And now I have some wire. This hat is giving me Psyche K vibes and I love it. This is from my jewelry phase. It's pretty thick wire, so I think it'll work. I don't know how I'm gonna stick it in here, but I'm gonna somehow weave it in through here. Oh, actually it's pretty solid. I feel like this will work. I am so excited, but I will double it anyway, just in case. And then for the top, I have these 4 stars. No, these are not these stars. They are the first star that I showed, like this cutesy little star that I've used in other videos as well. I will have that link below, probably under alien hat. That's what I'm calling this one. I made these big fat ones by triple stranding it. This was made out of 3 strands and I made 4 of them because I'm going to be like just sewing them together like this. I was gonna stuff them, but they're pretty thick anyway, so that'll be good. So I'll have the wire sticking out of here and I'll stuff it in here, probably glue it or weave it. No, I don't know. I don't freaking know, to be honest. And then I will wrap yarn around. I have white stuff of this. I'll probably use white to wrap around the like stem of it. Probably glue that because I don't know how else to do that. I'm so freaking excited. Or I would be if I'm not so much overwhelmed with everything I have to do in the next couple weeks, but it's fine. Look at how freaking adorable this is. It even moves around, which like obviously I don't think hers would because like she's freaking performing. And they even like have it like all twisted like this. That's probably why actually. Woohoo, so cute. Ah, the zigzag makes it even cuter. Wow, okay. The only thing is I have the wire through here like ready to stab someone, so I'm definitely gonna have to do a little square of extra stuff here and sew that on there so I don't get stabbed. But other than that, it is so freaking adorable. This is what I did, okay? So I got my long piece of wire, pretty thick. Let me tell you actually how thick this is in case you want to. It doesn't say how thick it is. Never mind. And then I put it in half and then, oh gosh dang it. I was gonna show you, but I forgot to sew these 2 together. More work. Okay, here we go. We've got the star. This one's a little wonkier than my last one. But what I did, and this is super duper hard because the wire isn't necessarily pointy and I have a bunch of string in here because I didn't stuff this, but I did stuff it with all the yarn so I didn't have to weave in the ends. I just stuffed them all in there. So it is pretty full. It is pretty hard to get through, but I just poked this through this end here. Tried my very, very best to get it up through the back here. Brought it all the way through. Wait, I'll try to do it so I can actually show you, but it's difficult because it keeps bending and there's no freaking way. This took me probably 5 minutes the first time and I feel like I got lucky, so we'll see. Oh, that's what? Oh gosh dang it. Oh, that took no time at all. Okay, so it comes up through like this, right? Then I pulled it all the way through, halfway through, all the way halfway, and then ow, I stick it, like I make sure that there is a yarn piece in between it, right? Because you don't want to just stick it through and have it go all the way through again. That would suck. And it's not very noticeable when you do this, so don't worry about like a piece of wire being stuck. I can't tell in the other one at all. Oh, this one's going even faster. I'm experienced now. Come on, it's going through the wrong hole. Hey, almost. No. Aha, that worked so easily this time. And then it's easier if you have, you know, pliers to pull it through because it gets stuck. Whoa, that could have went in my eye. Wow, look at me. See, and then just make sure you don't pull it too much or it'll make this point very much pulled down, but hee. And then I just make sure that it's even by doing some slight adjustments. Why is it stuck? Why is difficult? I'm messing up the whole thing. It's gonna be okay. Okay, that's good enough then. Why is it so messed up now? Gosh dang. Gosh dang. Okay, that's good enough. We'll call it good. And then I stick this through the hat, like around here. I'm just gonna make sure I put it in the same hole as this, in the same row, so they're even. Ta-da. And then what I do is I poke it out through a hole here where it's gonna be covered by this, but I poke them out separately so that, like, so say one will come through this stitch on this side of this stitch, and one will come through on the other side of the stitch. Like so that we have something to hold on to. Then also we're gonna, what are we gonna do? What did I do? I don't even remember. So we have these two together now, and we'll put it through as one in, one above them. I think I did. And then poke them out through again together so that we're not just stabbing ourselves in the head. Kind of struggling here. I used my pliers here and I just twisted them together a lot and then tried to make sure that they weren't in a position that would be actually poking me in the head. And then what I did was I grabbed my white yarn and then I stuck it through the same hole so that I could also wrap this part of the wire, because there's a big piece of the wire there that I don't want. Probably won't be very comfortable. So I just kind of like wove this around it a bunch in there, and then on the outside I just kept weaving this around this like crazy. I went up all the way and then back down all the way until it got like nice and thick like this one, and then I just stuck it back in there and then tied it with our first little string together. And that is it. Our second hat is done, and I didn't put the freaking things on yet, so I'm trying not to stab myself. They're not sitting up straight. Just a second. Oh no, is it not strong enough? That's so freaking cute though. La 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 la. Super shy. Oh yeah. It looks like I have antlers. Like a little piggy tail. Adorable. Next, we have the only actual crochet hat. And this is all... Oh, I didn't even say this is single crochet. I'm so sorry. This is single crochet. This is all double crochet. One row of each. I started with a chain in pink and then went straight to the brown, so that has a little line across here. So whenever I finish, I didn't realize I didn't finish this. I need to slip stitch across in pink as well. But yeah, they're all double crochet, one row of each color. Same principle. They're all cat hats, which is very nice because cat hats are simple. So we have that, and then we're gonna sew up the edges. This one's a little bit shorter, which is why I still have this connected, because I wasn't sure if these were gonna be long enough. They're actually too long. This one's only 17 inches. 17. So I think this one will be fine because it's not flipped up as much anyway. It's good. I'm also worried about it being too tight though. This one was a little bit too tight, but it kind of stretched out a bit and now it's the perfect size. Same with this one. Oh, this is heavy. This was a lot of work. Look at that. All that freaking detail in there. And look at this. This is too small. It's fine though. Probably give me a headache, but it's fine. All right, now what I need to do is sew on this little star here, and then I will make the little cat ear triangle things. So freaking cute. Now I have two little cat ears. I followed a tutorial on YouTube. I'll have that link below. And I'm just going to now sew them into the corner. Maybe just like a ½ inch away from each of the corners. Pretty nifty. Why is the lighting so bad for all of this? I sewed these on. They look super cute. They look super cute. And then super cute, and then I did like, I attached on and did a bunch of chains for whatever the frick is hanging down on her hat. Mine is obviously a lot tighter than hers. That was unintentional, but at least I did less work because of it. Amazing. This whole experience was amazing. What is up with this lighting right now? I need to fix it. I finished all 3 hats. I mean, there's 5 hats. I was gonna do all 5 of them, but that was a bit much, was it not? This looks pathetic because it's not staying up. Wait. Thumbnail! I am relatively proud of myself.